Happy Friday to her.
Happy Friday, Consuela.
How are you this Friday?
I think I'm doing better than you are. I'm actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was a short day at school, but it was a long day.
Short day, but long day.
Yeah, educators know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
So I am tired, but sucking it up. We got a fliff to do. That's going to perk me right up. It is St. Patrick's Day, which is why we're in green.
Yes.
And usually we start out with talking about the credits, like styling credits. So I'm going to have you start since you styled first.
Okay. So my styling credits are going to be fairly straightforward. I'm wearing butterscotch shirt, butterscotch pants, butterscotch shoes. This is the Nolan set from head to toe there.
Nolan.
Mm-hmm. I have decided to don the contraption Ridgeline spectacles for my glasses. And this is a no match hair called No Level, which is not a fliff creator, but I like their hair anyway.
Yes.
I was very happy with the green shades that this Nolan set had. So
I can tell you had fun playing with the green.
Yep.
Yeah. And then for me, I decided to go with an apple blossom outfit. I actually
which looks amazing.
And I didn't already own this one. I just was looking back at using the Flickr Fliff group as my wardrobe. I was flipping backwards and I saw something apple blossom and I'm like, yeah, let me go check that out. Actually, I saw the item. I think that's up this Friday today for apple blossom. And I'm like, ooh, maybe they have more and I can get them in green. They don't, but but I got sucked into looking at all the apple blossom things. And I liked this set in particular because it has stars on it and a little mesh. It says a little different and it's sweatpants, so I'm comfortable. And then it says 1980 on the leg, and that made me think of you because you're an 80s baby. And so I have to turn my interface on to remember. I always do this. I end up doing this anyway because I can't ever remember everything I'm wearing. So this is apple blossom star pants and star top. And so I started there and I was looking back in the Flickr group and I was like, oh, right. That's that wasabi hair from last week, which is lucky.
Yes.
Yep. So I put that on and then I was like, well, okay, other fliff designer, what do I want to do? So I just typed in my inventory, fedora. And watch me get it wrong. I'm pretty sure it's fedora. Yeah, it is. Kira mules, because one time I'm like, it's equal. It was like fedora or something. So these are fedora mules that I'm wearing. And
those look wonderful. And
then I kept on. I have my recent favorites. So my rings are yummy. And my ears are yummy, my earrings. So yummy Harmony hand chains and Harmony ring collection, which I've worn before. And then the curated, I think ears as well. Yeah, Malka curated ear. I put that on again. I'm still loving these glasses, so I just keep changing the color of them. Still loving Alt 3 eyeshadow, so that's what I'm wearing there. It's a gold eyeshadow, as she was calling it, Galactic Matter. I don't ever take off my body shine unless Zipper makes a new one. And so I'm still wearing the Constellar. And, the horns are Tentacio.
I was going to ask about those.
Yep. So those I have picked up separately. I don't think they were a fliff item, but obviously Tentacio is a fliff creator. And they're called the Spring Flowers horns in white. So I thought spring was very appropriate. And then the nails are not. They're actually, I ended up going to 1990, which is the store that makes the ducky nails that I really like. And they had more. And I was like, what? And some of them were green. And this one actually is called Abduction. So they're not a fliff creator, but maybe one day they will be. I don't know. Hey, 1990, get on the flip. So they're usually on Saturday sale though. So I had gotten some nails with a touch of green. And then when we got here, I accidentally clicked the floor and it gave me food. So I have this food from the floor, but it actually has a nice animation. Like normally when we're eating, we're shoving food into our eye holes. And this one actually lines up like I'm shoving my into my face like a little pig, but it's close. Like, look, that looks natural. Yes. It looks natural. I'm not eating out of my nose or my eye or my forehead. So I'm gonna have to find out who made this because I need more of their food in my life.
So that looks like that was made by Tycho.
Okay. Might have to get more.
And yeah, so that's from this. I know you said it was from the ground.
Yeah.
It's from this food cart behind us.
Okay.
And the specific thing you're eating is called a yaki imo, which is a baked Japanese sweet potato.
Okay. Well, I clicked these bottles on the ground, and then I had food in my hand.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, I just apparently pick food up off the ground now. That's where it's a new level for me. So hungry, I don't care where the food comes from.
That's right.
So, and I think that covers my wardrobe today, my outfit. So I think we're ready to start in on some of the Second Life news.
All right.
So let's get my internet window up. And hopefully I left it in the right place, and I did. And it's the sim we're on. So this was a Second Life destination that was highlighted, Hashima Island. And there's like even a little video that goes with this. Oh, the sound's on. Let me turn that off. So you were going to talk a little bit about this.
Yeah, so I read, briefly that it was based on a real place, and then tried to dig into just looking at the Wikipedia about it. So Hoshiyama Island is a tiny island abandoned off Nagasaki, and it is kind of it's a heritage site, which now is dedicated to remembering some of the horrible things that happened there. It was a forced mining site. It was a big coal mine. And they used prison labor, especially Koreans, that were just abducted and forced to work there. And was kind of used as a prison and forced labor area. And had, all kinds of buildings built into it. So it wasn't just... it was functionally just a prison, but they also had schools and community centers and living quarters and shops and all kinds of stuff. It was an actual town that was a prison, which is weird. Nations continue to be inventive with prisons. Blessedly, it did shut down in the 60s or 70s.
Okay.
But it was opened after 35 years again for being more of a memorial than anything else.
That's really cool. And then you had said that you shared a picture with me of the actual Hashima Island, which I'm going to put up right now. And so I would say just from the short time I've been on this sim, it definitely captures the feel of that real place.
I was really impressed with that. Because they captured very much the building designs, the way it's kind of laid out, the verticality. There's kind of a loneliness which just is inherent in this space.
Yeah.
So
very impressive.
Yeah,
so that is the featured destination. The next featured news was a spotlight on a musician named, and because that's 3 eyes, so I'm like, Samina. That's how I read that. Maybe that's how they intended it. So they're a live singer and musician. And there's a video down here of them as well, so I'll play that, but maybe a little bit of it. But they do a cover of a song. But it's just going to be her probably singing. So I have it muted, so it doesn't really do much purpose. Since there's no animation to it, it's just playing the cover of the song.
But we're including the link so you can check it out.
Yeah, so if you want to check it out yourself, go for it. I don't know, whenever I have a moment, I'm going to have to circle back to all of these musicians and, art galleries and things. So, because I do, you and I both, we love the arts.
Yes.
And, getting to check some of these things out when we have a bit more time is on my list. So.
Definitely.
Then the next tab was the SL20B is coming up, and they are looking for applications, they're going to be or are accepting applications for Music Fest and general performers. So
yes.
I can't believe it's already 20. I think we actually called last year 20 because we thought it was, but it wasn't.
Yeah, at first we did, and then we did correct it, but yeah for a while we did call it 20.
Yeah.
And they're calling the birthday theme this year Our Fantastic Future.
Aw, it looked a little futuristic. I could see that.
Yeah, and they say the cornerstone of the idea is what they would define as eco-futurism.
Ooh.
Which some people might call solar punk.
Ooh. Okay, well, we're not going to get our solar punk done by June 23rd.
Yeah, no, well, probably not.
No, maybe we'll make a bit more effort on it, but I don't know.
We'll make more progress.
Yeah. So I was talking with you about this when I saw it, and I was like, well, if they're looking for DJs, I might try to do that. Because as we were discussing, I think, well, you and I both have been a part of SLB.
Yeah, tangentially through groups that we work with, yes.
Yeah, so like Visionaire has been a part of it. The Jewel Theater that I've been involved in has been a part of it. Obviously, I've attended it. And so, I've been...
And I assisted with the build for Visionaire last year. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but, so I saw this and I'm like, yeah, I think I'll throw my hat in the ring and see if I can get in there on the 20th birthday. I think I would enjoy that. Maybe, like I was telling you, do some like ethno house music that I really enjoy doing. So try to mix that up. So
Definitely.
If anyone else is interested in being a part of SLB, they're looking for applications for performers.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, very good. And then I think that brings us to Seraphim now, right?
Yes. So what does our... It's not Anna Banana anymore.
No, it's Serena.
Serena.
And
what
so
does she say?
She says, lucky you, another round of 50 Linden Fridays.
Well, we are wearing our lucky outfits.
And I've got my little clover in my hair, so...
You do.
Well,
you
it's
do.
not 4-leaf, I think it's 3.
It is 3-leaf. Though that... So... There's an interesting bit there too. Gosh,
okay.
I could do a whole episode on that.
Go ahead.
Curious about some of this, but the 4-leaf clover thing was kind of later. 3 was, considered lucky for largely religious reasons. The 3-leaf shamrock was, the Trinity, representative of that. So it was kind of like, seeing God in nature was kind of the idea there. So I found that a little bit interesting. Anyway, go on.
All right, 50 Linden Fridays. That's right. I was settling in for a tour lecture on clovers.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
That's as far as I got.
Okay. So it looks like MIA might be CandyDoll and Pure Poison, but how many sponsors do we have today?
We have 4 sponsors. We have Equal, Mug, Stoic, and Tetra.
Equal, Mug, Stoic, and Tetra. Yeah, I see them all here. Very good. Okay. So I think with that, are we ready to get started?
We are ready to get started.
All right, Tour, I know where we are. You don't need to tell me. It's equal.
Yeah, it's equal.
And I'm going to turn around and think about it. I'm in my lyrium poses. And this is that one, like, turn around flamingo pose from the Flifty.
Yeah,
that's
but you're
fine.
Eating, so
I still have my food, so I'm great. Look, I'm happy. You know how happy I was to be able to leave that sim with my food?
Yeah.
Because normally, if you're given food and it's like an attachment, it gives it to you as an attachment. It's a temporary attachment. So when you leave the region that the dispenser is in, your food's gone. And I was like,
that's true.
I'm going to lose my food. And I'm like, no, wait, it gave it to me.
Yes.
It's mine. So I'm going to be munching on this thing like the whole video, which I'm sure you're fine with.
I am totally fine with that.
Just going to keep shoving my face into whatever the hell this is. So just going to enjoy it. Okay. I don't know what it is. You can tell me. Sweet potato. You did say that. To me, I'm in a chocolate mood, so I want to say that this is something chocolatey. Okay. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know that I would be. I mean, I like sweet potato. But
I'm fine with it being chocolate.
Is it a chocolate-covered sweet potato? That doesn't sound like a good mix.
Does it not? I would try it.
No. I was just thinking it was some kind of sweet bread or something dipped in chocolate, like almost like a Madeleine, you know, like a giant Madeleine dipped in chocolate, like they get at Starbucks they dip them in chocolate too.
Okay, we'll say that's what you have.
Okay, that's good. All right, boots. So I have these boots.
These are the Amara boots.
Yes, 50 linen per color. Like I said, I have already bought them as a fat pack. Can you remind the people what the fat pack costs?
The fat pack is going to run you 700 for normal people, but cool people get it for 600.
And if you don't want to buy the fat pack, you can buy the rest of the colors through the different sales that they have posted.
Yes.
And then you have the Colin sunglasses, and this they do not offer in a fat pack, is what you were telling me, because when you go over the buy button, you only get the single color.
Correct.
So. Which
is I was expecting it to be a fat pack as well, but it is not.
Okay, good to know. 50 linen for the white frames. How much for the other colors for Saturday sale? Happy weekend and goat.
Let's see. It's 75 for Saturday, 60 for Happy Weekend, 66 for goat.
All right, very good. I think I'm ready. You ready to go?
Yep.
All right, we are at Mug, and we have underwear. That's what it is. Oh no, it's a tube top and shorts. No, that is underwear. That is like underwear. Are you kidding me? Since when is that a pair of shorts? Sorry, Mug, I do not agree. That is It's maybe because there's a drawstring and that makes it shorts.
Maybe so.
Oh my goodness. That just takes my head into like a real life story I'm not sure I want to tell. I don't know.
Well, you may have to share it.
I'm gonna share it right now. Okay, so here's what it is. So they're calling these shorts, and I'm no hate on Mug, absolutely not. So these are not shorts. This is my opinion. But what it's making me think about is, like, everybody knows I'm an educator, and there were some awards today because spring break is starting and we were recognizing some awards, and someone who was attending the awards came in to where we were in pants or like spandex, like shorts, like air quotes shorts that were like really, like, they basically looked like panties that were like in the brief style, so a little more than this but not much. And I'm looking at her going, those are not shorts. So I have a similar reaction, and this just happened today. And this woman came in, and I'm like, really? This is how we're coming to an assembly at an elementary school? Okay. And that's where my mind went. So sorry. I'm still standing by. These aren't shorts. But if you want these shorts, you can get them in a few colors and the tube top. So white, pink, gray, red, blue, black, 50 linen per color. And look at our girl over here. Okay, you see what this girl's wearing? Like that? That's how someone came into my assembly. Like that. Okay. And I'm like, really? You're at an elementary school. I don't need to see your butt cheeks. Like, it was, now she looks good. Like, we're in SL, she looks great. You know me, I like a thick girl. But, there's like a time and a place for how much skin you show. And I'm not a prude, and I know people who know me know, but there's definitely a time and place. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So, Faye tube top, 50 linen per color, 50 linen for the top, 50 linen for the bottom. How much does a fat pack cost?
So fat pack for top is 300, same for bottom. Brat pack, 510.
510. And of course, as always, it has the shapes in the HUD, which I love. So I like the arrows, where the arrows pointing in that picture. Face shorts, butt cheek. Yeah.
Butt cheek.
Exactly. So that's fun. But anyway, the timeliness of this air quotes short and what I witnessed today was just an irony that I could not pass up. It was begging for story time, so I had to go there.
Of course, yeah.
Anyway, I think I'm good. Are we ready to go?
We're ready to go.
All right, so we're at Stoic, but this gal over here caught my attention. Oh, she's trying on the demo. I was like, she's got a fleshy, thick little tail. She's got her juicy rolls on. She's all in the green. She has a cute little doggy. So what's the story here? Tell me what you said. The tail is cotter?
The tail's cotter, yeah.
What's it called, though?
So the tail is called Sinew Tail and Shine from Fluffy Dragon mod.
Interesting. And then the shorts you said were Chizu.
Yep.
And she's killing it. I just love what she's
she's got a great look going on.
Trying on the underwear. And so, so apparently underwear is a theme today.
It seems that way.
Stoic has the, Kyoko plushy panties?
Kyoko plushy panties, so you can wear panties with a little plushie tucked in there.
That's not, why not? That's how I totally walk around my house. I just have my panties, and I was like, you know what? I don't know what to do with my little plushie, so I'm going to stick it right here in my panty band.
Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. Nor do I walk around the house with, the bottom of my boobs hanging out. So I don't know if I'm just in grumpy old lady mode. It's like, I just got done singing. I don't need your bits hanging out, but here we are. But the Second Life, this is not school, so we're fine.
No, it's not.
We're fine.
Yes.
So, okay, so 50 Linden for the color pack or just the one color? It looks like the one color, right?
It looks like for any individual colors.
Oh, any of those? Okay.
Well, and then, any of those four, yeah.
Any of those four offered colors, you can have it for 50 Linden per color. And then how much for the fat pack?
The fat pack is going to be 800.
Okay.
Which I presume comes with it comes with that whole smattering of 16 colors plus colorize your plushie however you want. Okay. I think you can colorize the plushie anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think Stoic was the one that I wish they would do more of the squishy boob stuff.
Yeah.
Like they did when just knocked it out of the park, and maybe they have and I haven't noticed because I haven't been back. But I need to swing back by, especially if they've got underwear that works for juicy rolls and so we'll have to swing back.
Oh, the panty is 650, not 800. The top is 800.
Oh, for the fat pack?
Yeah, for the fat pack.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm gonna pick up the panty because I love something made for a juicy roll, and I don't usually do bottom of the boob hanging out tops. So
right.
It's just not.
I mean, you could get away with it if you had a layer underneath.
Yeah.
But I get you.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll go ahead and get both. I don't know.
It's up to you.
All right. Well, I'll decide while you get us to the next location.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. We are at Tetra. And what are they offering today? Is it a dress?
They're offering a whole outfit here. So they're calling it a dress and a top and heels.
Oh,
so
the Bella set.
You have options on how you want to wear this, which is pretty neat.
Yeah. And it fits Maitreya, Legacy, Reborn with Juicy, and Kukra.
Oh.
And so how do you buy this then? 50 linen, each color per item.
Yes.
All right.
For dress, top, and heels.
Okay, so there's no fat pack where you just get, oh nope, there it is, full set. How much is full set?
Full set is going to be $13.50 for the full set, which is dress, top, and heels. You get all of it. Pretty good deal.
That's very good.
That's a 50% discount on the full set from their usual price.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm interested, so I'm going to pick this up.
Yeah, I think this looks great.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Are you ready to keep moving?
Yep, we can keep moving on.
All right. We are at Andore. And
yeah,
I was looking at this going, okay, it's a dog. And I'm like, wait, rabbit foo-foo?
Yep, it's little bunny
like,
foo-foo.
What the hell? It looks like a dog.
It does kind of have some dog-like features.
And apparently there's a Pokemon.
Yes, there's a Pikachu version.
Oh. These are bunnies.
Yep. These are pretty cute. I was amused by these just because of it made me think of our fairy circles.
Mm-hmm.
Because of our little in-joke about bopping the fairies on the head.
Yeah.
Like the poem. Or, yeah.
Is it shaking its little butt? That's what I'm trying to check. Like, its ears go up.
Its ears go
and
up.
Then it moves around a little bit. And then...
It kind of wiggles.
I'm watching it.
Rotates.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get one of these because...
Oh, he's turning around.
It's interesting.
Shake your rump. He is like... It is... I feel like it is moving. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
The little brown one in the middle on the top row, that to me just looks like a dog. I'm sorry, I see dog. So.
Well, you can call it a dog. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Alright, you said you're getting one?
Yeah.
Are you gonna wear
it? Probably not.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't look like it is...
goes on your head.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess it does.
Where did I see it? That's up at the top.
Yeah, it's at the very top.
So where? On your head or in your hands? I think if you're going to buy one, you should put it on.
Okay. You've convinced me.
Good, because, maybe I should get one of my corgis out and put it on my head. Because dog.
Get your sleepy corgi out.
Well, I already wore my sleepy corgi last week.
I know.
Anyway. All right, are we ready to... Oh, yes. Dog.
Yes.
He's going to move, right? When does he move?
Let me see. Do I have to...
You have to click him? I want to see his ears go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to go. There's an animation HUD for the hands, but that doesn't seem right.
Maybe we'll work it out between destinations, but we should probably keep moving.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right, Tor, before we say where we are, you got your little dog rabbit on, and he's animated.
Yes.
And then I was like, well, if Tor's gonna have a weird rabbit-like creature, then I need my Volpatinga from last week, or the week before, last week? From Extraordinary, yeah.
Yes. Volpatinga.
And then I was like, okay, I want to do my German sentence that I have used in the past, and I'm going to say, mein Volpatinga ist sehr nett. And that's my Volpatinga is very nice.
Oh.
So I can say a German sentence. I'm sure I probably mispronounced something, but I haven't practiced my German in weeks because on Duolingo I'm like hitting the Spanish hard. But because I'm getting to harder levels, and it's like helping me refine my Spanish. So it's just like, and I've only had like energy for one language to practice per night. Instead of, at one time I was doing all three. And Spanish is easy, air quotes, right, as it's getting harder. And then Portuguese hurts my brain because it sounds like twisted Spanish. And then German is fun.
German is fun.
I just like the difference. Like there's no connection to Spanish. So it's just a whole different, I don't know, I was gonna say feeling in my mouth, right? Like it's just, I sound different. It doesn't sound like Spanish. So
and I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like languages,
Yeah.
Anyway,
absolutely.
So I was like, of course I want my Volpatinga.
Yeah, and we knocked out another group
Another
quest.
designer. Huh? Oh, group quest. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Duolingo. Yeah, friend quest. That's what that's
called.
Friend
quest.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, enough about red bunny-like rabbit things and Duolingo. Where are we?
We are at Canape.
Canape. And I see a wall of things. Are you sure you have us in front of the right thing? Because
it's the thing that's nearest to us.
Oh, is there? Oh, I see the tiny fliff. I was like, how do you know? Because it has this tiny fliff image in the corner.
Yeah, the only reason that I know it's over here is because this is where they always put it, because I can never find it because it's a tiny fliff sign. But they're consistent, at least, in putting it right here.
And you appreciate consistency.
I do.
You do. And this is the Bath Essentials set. From Canape. Although, you know what caught my eye was this open fridge. I'm like, what is in the open fridge?
Oh, yeah, I had to get that stuff.
Oh, my goodness. That's a very organized fridge. Oh, it's fridge fillers.
Yeah. So if you have a fridge, you can do fridge. You can just put food in it, which, you know, I'm about that.
Now, what is this mystery version versus regular version?
My story.
Oh my God, that's how tired I am. I'm like, mystery version? Tell me about the mystery version. Oh my God.
Yep, we're at Canape. They make a lot of My Story stuff.
My Story.
You're gonna get through this.
Oh my God, we're not that far in and I'm already like cross-eyed and can't read. Anyway.
Oh gosh.
Okay, let's talk about Bath Essentials. Go.
Okay. Bath Essentials. So they have two versions. They've got the version with the white tray and the black tray, and it looks like that's the only difference between them, near as I can tell. Okay. So it is, I think, all just a linked piece, which is, you know, that's cool. You could just throw that on the wall in your bathroom somewhere.
On the wall? And is it a wall thing or is it a counter thing?
I guess it's a counter thing. I thought it. You could do it either way, honestly, because you could butt the shelf up against a wall, I would say.
Does it come with the shelf?
Yeah. It's all a linked
No, look
piece.
at the picture. It doesn't come with a shelf. It's a stand.
Well, no, I understand that it is a stand, and you can definitely put it on a counter.
Tour. Are you talking to me like I'm slow right now? Just because I'm cross-eyed and can't read, you're like, Consuela, I understand that it's a stand, my dear. That's what I'm hearing in your tone right now.
I'm just saying, as a builder, you're not bound to use it as a stand. You can just mash those shelves against the wall, or those little trays, and it'll act like a shelf.
Okay, today I'm just going to agree with you.
Okay.
And, you know, but I always worry about that because I just agreed with you, and I thought penultimate meant last.
Yeah, you don't always have to agree with me. But
right. You're not infallible.
As a, like, you absolutely could push this against the wall and make it a shelf if you wanted to.
Yes, tour. Are we ready for the next?
Yes.
All right. I can tell by the brightness we're at CandyDoll.
We are at CandyDoll.
And this is Sandra. And what is she?
Well, it looks like it's a top.
Yeah, because it says it names the shorts, so it's got to be the top.
Yeah, so it's this little tiny top. Very strappy top, yeah. And they've got it in pink and pink moo, they're calling it.
Pink moo. It's Kubra Legacy Perky Maitreya Petite, so it doesn't fit me. Queen of Moose. It's not in Reborn.
That's disappointing.
That is, because that's cute. I would have bought that.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, if you wear those bodies, they've got a cute top for you. 50 linen per color. Well, moo or pink moo or pink.
Yep, pink moo or pink. Well, pink moo or rosa.
It's pink.
Yeah, I know. I'm just yeah. All right.
All right. We're good to go.
Moving on.
Okay, Tour. I know we're at Clef de Peau.
Clef de Peau.
And I was like, Why do these dresses say bye on them? Why would I want to buy a dress that says bye?
Oh no.
It's a mystery.
Right.
I literally...
Are you okay?
I am. But I was like, what does the dress say? And then I'm looking at I had to like literally reference the vendor picture, and I'm like, oh shit, that is just the buy button.
It's just the buy button.
That's how tired I am today and dragging my fat ass through this. That's fine.
No.
That's fine. My spirit is right I'm in the fliff mood, but like brain power wise, not 100% there. It's just the way it is today.
Keep enjoying your chocolate there. All right.
Yeah, my giant Madeline, which is really a potato. I don't know, whatever.
So we've got this dress for Erica Cooper Reborn, Lara, and Legacy.
And I can tell from the dress, it's not going to look good on a girl with a belly.
Yeah,
it's just
gonna,
not.
It's
gonna pop out all kinds of
for that
weird
one.
way. And I got to work out first before I can wear this.
So you're never wearing this,
right?
Let's just be clear on that.
Yeah, and I was expecting, because you had that little chatikit thing on the collar before, like a bzzz, I said anything, the no words, and that was one of them. So yeah, I already, even though my avatar doesn't do it because I'm talking, and I think we had to turn it off because it was like going crazy. I couldn't get out of it. I just stay stuck, like I was saying all the wrong words all the time.
Yeah, I don't remember what.
I don't know. It was
happened.
I couldn't get out. Like, to the safe word or the penance. The penance wasn't working to turn it off.
Right. Yeah.
So the chatikit broke, and I'm like, please save me from this. But I want you to know that I still imagine it.
Good.
So it's ingrained in my
The conditioning is stuck.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm glad.
All right. Now this chick has a nice ass, a nice glowy rainbow ass.
Yeah, she's got her juicy rolls on too.
Yeah, she does.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, look at her. She's all rainbowy and glowy.
Yeah.
So that's fun. That's fun.
All right.
All right. Are we ready for the next?
Yes, we are.
All right, Tour, you're over there trying to make friends. That poor girl was stuck in the ground, and then you sat down, and she jumped up like, "Ooh, who's here?" And it's you. And see, she keeps sinking into the ground, and she's got the same hair I have on.
Oh yeah, she does.
She's
she's
on the
the
move.
Ground.
She's got a cute outfit.
We're glad to see someone escaping the ground.
Yeah. Okay, back on you.
That's a good relaxed pose.
Yeah, very relaxed. You just hold your arms up. What is that
Presumably
about?
there should be this would be for like an armchair.
Which it's not.
But yes, so this is we're at Consignment. And I'm checking out their offering here, which is this little it's called a hack sofa.
Okay.
And it's like just a sofa that's plopped on the ground. You don't get a sofa frame.
Nope.
It's just the cushions.
And I feel like we've seen this before or something like it. You might have to check your inventory for it. Because I know I've seen if it wasn't this exact one, then things like it.
Okay. I have this in black.
See, I knew it was familiar.
Yep. They've apparently had this in black. This is a brown version.
Okay.
Which I may get, it's 50. So I'm not upset about that.
Okay. All right. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yep.
I feel like I should just be snoring. I just be.
It does look that way. You look totally relaxed now.
Oh my gosh. This, again, I'm busting out more fliff designers. This is Ananas, and they had these hammocks, and mine happened to be called Froggy, which means that it was meant for today.
Yep.
That I love a frog anyway, but the fact that I'm feeling like I need a hammock on St. Patrick's Day works for me. So
Absolutely.
Where are we? And talk about the items while I take a little nap.
We're at D-Lab, and we've got ourselves a Sky Pirates mini hanger and a Sky Pirates watchtower.
Oh,
And those are these two items behind us. The little,
the watchtower is big.
Little hangar building in the watchtower. Yeah, quite large. So.
Did you pick these up? Did you pick them up?
Oh, you know I did.
That's a silly question, Consuela.
We're at D-Lab. I'm not going to pass that up when I get that stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like the little mini hanger. I don't know what I would use it for exactly, but I can definitely find a use for it. It's actually hard to tell because it's clipped through the wall, but there's a back door.
Oh, I see that.
And it's got a little light on the back door, too. So
I'm sure
I just wanted to highlight that is an option.
That's a fun detail.
Yeah.
They didn't need to shove it that back. They had room in
front.
Oh,
and it has these fun
I just
doors.
saw that. You need to find a place to use
doors.
this.
Yeah, I gotta find a place to use this.
Our solar punt builds.
I like the fun doors.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm assuming that this is sized for display, but the doors poke through the outsides, so.
Yeah, they do poke through the outsides.
I'll have to see if that happens in the real version.
Yeah, even if it does, I'm not above changing the scripts.
Oh, true.
But,
that's right.
But it probably is a scaling issue, because a lot of times a script like this is built with a certain amount of movement in mind, and it doesn't scale that movement based on the size of the door. So I'm guessing you're totally correct.
Yes. All right, so you've picked both of these up.
Yes, so we can keep on rolling.
Sounds good to me. So you rolled me out of my hammock and into this chair.
Yep, though you're still reclined.
Yeah, this is pretty reclined. I'm just chilling.
Oh, gosh.
So where are we?
We're at DRD. They're calling this Old Couch, which is a strange name for it.
Well, it's old chairs, right?
They're old chairs for sure. But,
couch.
If you call it Old Couch, I'm not going to argue.
Yeah. I'm pretty comfortable here.
You look very comfortable there. And you can't quite see it because you're covering it. Well, you can. Your pillow there says, "We fucked here."
Oh, nice.
And it has a down arrow pointing to the seat cushion.
Oh, nice.
Oh, gosh.
Alright. So you buy 50 Linden and you get them both?
Yeah, that appears to be the case.
I think
My pillow says, "I gave a fuck yesterday. You missed it."
Oh, that pillow's perfect for me. I think that pillow's better for me than the one that's on my chair.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. And they've got, of course, got a bunch of stickers all over the place.
Yeah. I was starting to cam close, and then I saw the picture of junk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think you're gonna have a hard time getting me out of this chair.
Yeah.
I need to roll me into my mobile throne at this point.
Okay, I can definitely do that.
All right, are we ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, everyone is cheeks out today. Like this gal, I think she's rather busty if I saw right from her profile.
Yep.
And she's not letting me get an angle, but yeah.
That's a fun romper. It
is. What body is she wearing?
She's wearing Reborn.
Really? That's an interesting sizing.
So let's see. What is this? This is Paper Sparrow? Yeah, the maker of that romper.
Yeah, I'm interested. I like that. That's different.
Yeah, I like it too.
So you gonna link me or something? So put it in Discord.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
But aside from the butt and the romper, is Exile. We're at Exile, and this is Beth. And our friend over here was modeling it for us. And I think it looks good on her.
I think so too.
It's an interesting straight style because it's got a little something different at the front.
Yeah, it's got like a flare. It's like you've gotten some wind blown going on.
I think I would have wanted to see more of that through the hair because after the front, it kind of just
kind of flattens out some.
Straight,
Yeah. But it's something.
It is.
It gives it some character.
It does. It does. And apparently it has a stylist HUD as well.
Oh. So you get either of these color packs for 50 lindens. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I'll pick it up just for funsies.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. And as I commented before we left the last place, you have now rolled me into my mobile throne, which made a comeback last week. And not only did you help me into my throne, you're like, here, have a really, really tall, what is this, ice cream cone? Shake.
It's a donut, tall donut milkshake.
Yeah. So, very decadent. I'm gonna be
so you can be working through that. Yeah.
I'm just going to be in a food coma on top of the fact that I can't think today.
Perfect.
So.
As it should be.
All right. Are we ready for the next?
We're ready for next.
All right. So where are we?
We're at Gorsimi.
Oh, this is like, it feels like a different setup. Or is it not?
Well, I don't think so, but we usually don't get Gorsimi. We usually get Narmataru.
Alright, so Gorsimi has the airy skirt behind us.
Yes.
And the skirt is modify. If it's Legacy, Maitreya, Reborn, and just Juicy Rolls, that's good.
Okay, so I have to highlight what that means. So not only does that mean you can tint the different faces of it, it also means you can adjust the transparency, which is what they're showing there. But that also implies that you're not doing it with a HUD. I'm okay with that, and I would love for more creators who make rigged clothing to release it as modify. That would be really, really wonderful. Especially because it means that I could link pieces together, like this outfit that I'm wearing, the Nolan outfit. I could actually link the shirt and pants together if I were so inclined, just to save attachment points, if they were released as mods. So I love that, and I would gently nudge other creators of rigged clothing to consider releasing it as modify.
Okay, very good. I'll pick it up.
Yeah. Excellent.
And probably the dress next to it too. You see the one Saturday sale?
Yeah, I'm digging that.
And so this one is the Sinca set latex. It's got just juicy boobs, and that's a fun skirt. So.
Yeah, and they're doing that one Fat Pack as mod as well.
This is happy tinting. I love it.
Happy tinting, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick both of those up.
Nice.
All right, are we good to go?
We're good to go.
All right, so where are we?
We are at Havoc.
Havoc. I was gonna I thought you were gonna say we're at Hush. We're not, because that's what's back there. But it also says Havoc. So.
Yeah.
Right,
so this is Havoc and Hyped and Hush.
Again, cheeks out. You see this?
Cheeks out everywhere.
And it's a butterfly. I've seen this tattoo. The butt cheeks form the butterfly.
Yeah, I think we saw that recently.
It looks like she's got it on her boobs too.
Yeah, maybe we saw it at This Is Wrong. I don't remember.
Maybe. And then we got a girl over here in a bikini or something.
Yeah. It's bikini-ish. Yeah.
And the boobs that don't stop bouncing. Those are my favorite.
Yep.
Anyway, so we have Havoc, and the fliff item is underwear.
It's this cheese set. It's not. No, it's this. I guess it's like a jogging set or something.
When I see that, I think of like thermals, like thermal underwear.
I guess I could see it that way.
Because back in the day, I used to ski, and we used to put things on underneath. That was thermals, and that's what this makes me think of thermals. But
I could see that.
Cheese set, okay, and it's in these two offerings, white and black.
Yes, black or white with leopard spots. You can also get the Fat Pack for 1,000 if that is your cup of tea.
Okay. And is there food behind me? Is that what the Hush stuff is? I see
Hush
waffle
is
cones.
offering, yeah, so they're offering it doesn't look like it's food.
No.
It looks like it's...
Milk tea collection.
Yeah, it's like a tea making set.
Interesting.
I guess there are... Oh, I see. Yeah, there is a waffle. There's a cone over there.
Yeah. Waffle
I
cones
didn't
always
see that
catch
item
my
at
eyes.
first. Yeah, I see that. I missed that. I was looking at the box.
Yeah, no, waffle cone first, always.
Waffle cone first. It also looks like there's a boba tea in a bag. Nice. Okay.
All right, are we good to go?
We're good to go.
Tour.
Hmm.
What do you have there?
I've got a bucket of fun, actually. So,
Get lucky pot of treats.
yes, so it comes with chocolates and beads and handcuffs and condoms and some other candy and like a gift card, it looks like, of some kind.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We can have fun with all of those things.
Yeah. So that's a fun item.
Yeah.
So we're at high V.
It's high five. You literally said high V. I'm the one that's very little bandwidth left. It's like I am my computer right now and it hits 98% memory usage. That's me right now.
Well, high five.
Yes, high five, not high V. Like even when I rezzed in here, I'm like, la la, it's high five, high five, high five. And you went right into high V. No.
Yeah, I know.
You are like second in terms of bandwidth available.
Gosh.
Right?
I'll get that eventually.
Okay. But this is fantastic. I bought it, and it's my story, not mystery. I got that.
Yes. So. There's a my story and a normal version available.
Yeah, no mystery version for me. I'll take normal. All right, are we good to go?
Yes.
All right, Tor, I know you left, but before we leave, high V, high five. You were pointing out the welcome mats, and I'm like, what welcome mats? And I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of fucking welcome mats.
It's a lot of welcome mats.
And I'm cammed on them right now, and they're pretty good. Like, there's a lot of good ones in there.
Yeah.
And
they're pretty rude. A lot of them.
A lot of them are sassy. Like, I like the cassette tape one. That's fun.
Yeah. And they've got some Nintendo ones too, which I enjoyed.
Yeah, so I saw that. They have some like Harry Potter ones, which is a whole nother thing. I won't even start you on that.
No.
And then, but I was looking. Oh, you said you like the ones that said "I wish you had tacos" or something. Was it that one?
Yeah, one that said "I wish you had tacos," and I also, the one that cracked me up was "Ho." It's where the Ho and me come together.
And where is that one?
It's near the ones with the boxes.
It's all the way up there. Okay.
Yeah, all the way up there.
Oh, there. Yeah. Wait, no, that was not it. Okay, I see that. Oh, right, there it is. Yeah, that is the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, with the other, which one? What was it? I'm trying to figure. I mean, there was a few that I was laughing at, and now I'm just like...
there's a lot of them there. If you need a welcome mat,
right? If you were looking, they
High
have
Five
stuff.
has you covered.
Yeah. I think it was the one that was like, oh shit, not you again. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's the one. And then, home is where the Wi-Fi is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, so that's fun. Okay. Anyway, just wanted to give High Five a shout out for all of their welcome mats.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, now we're really going to the next one, which you're already at, and now I should join you. Okay, I'll be right there. All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Justice, and they've got the Mia tank.
Go on.
And so this fits for Legacy, Maitreya, Hourglass, Physique, Freya, Venus and TMP.
Yeah, not reborn.
Not reborn. But as usual, it's a fun looking top. We like Justice's clothes. We would like to get some of them someday.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe I just need to work out and get back into a Maitreya.
Nope. Nope. We'll just keep moving on that note.
I was pretty curvy on a Maitreya.
We'll just keep moving on that note.
That's like, Consuela, press the next button to blank screen.
Yep.
Alright, I know. It's my friend Cassie.
So it's our friend Cassie.
We're at Fil Casse. And this is Renea.
Renea mini dress.
That's a dress?
They're calling it a mini dress.
Okay. Everybody's calling things out of their name. Shorts when it's panties. Dress when it's looks like a skirt or could be panties. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well,
I'll take her
mini dress.
Okay. Alright, so you can buy it in 2 packs. Pack 1 looks like yellow and pink.
Pink and yellow.
And pack 2 is your
purple and
black.
Yep.
We're both saying all the colors opposite.
No green option available.
Aww. So 50 Linden per pack.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm good.
We'll keep rolling.
All right, Tor. We are at Pure Poison.
Uh-huh.
And I was making noises like, oh my god, they have nails and they're green. So I was saying that I was going to need to change my nails. And what did you say to me?
I had said I didn't know if you had the spoons for that. And
I was like, excuse me? Spoons?
Yeah.
And then I was like, is that a Southern thing? And you're like, I don't know, maybe. And then I told you, I've never heard of that before. And you're like, really?
So I looked it up because you were so surprised by it.
Uh-huh.
And it's not a Southern thing.
Okay. Is it a white thing?
No, it's a mental health thing.
What?
So spoon theory was coined in 2003 in an essay by Christine Miserandino, where she was using spoons as a how many spoons she had as a metaphor for how much energy things took. So she suffers from lupus, apparently. Just reading this, she grabbed spoons from around the diner where they sat and gave her friend a handful of them, and basically was like, if I do this, I spend this many spoons. If I have to do this, I have to spend this many spoons. And at some point, I'm just out of spoons. I can't do anything more for the day. It's kind of, what it amounts to. It helps visualize fatigue or dealing with chronic illness or mental energy,
So it's very appropriate for me today.
Which, is why I kind of
asked me if I had the spoons for it.
Yeah.
I have very few spoons left, but I have enough spoons for this.
Yeah, I didn't know the origin of the theory, but I knew its usage, which is why I asked it in that particular way.
Well, you do a lot of independent reading over a lot of different domains. And so, it could be anything. I am not surprised at the backstory to this, knowing you. So my go-tos are Southern thing or white thing first. And then when you bust out the academics, I'm like, yeah, there's that. So I think that's just, that's like the mix. Either something you're saying is one of those 3 things. Mm-hmm. It's rooted in one of those 3 things.
Yeah.
So, yes. So we're at Pure Poison. And their fliff item are these nails.
Yes, the Patricia nails and rings. Just like a gender bent Patrick. I love the name of it.
I am so putting this on. This looks amazing.
It does.
So, yeah.
These are incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even got a shamrock ring there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, I love this.
So perfect. 50 linen for that. That's a fucking steal. Just
yeah, it is.
so, and then you have a bunch of nice shoes for Wanderlust and Happy Weekend. You got a dress, and I mean, Pure Poison's always cranking out the deals.
Yeah,
the dress
I have to give them
fits.
also a shout out that they allow you to colorize it in different ways. So while it still has the shamrocks, you know, you can still wear these outside of St. Patrick's, I would say.
Yeah. And
Sorry
before you cut me off, I was going to tell you that the dress fits Legacy, Maitreya, and E-Body.
Yes.
Some pick that up too, because it's smooth through the belly, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
And I like these shoes. I'm going to pick those up too. So I'm just going to buy all the things. It's just
all right.
How that goes when I come to Pure Poison.
It does seem to be that way.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to buy the things and change my nails and spend a spoon to do it.
Okay.
I can tell by the pose this kitty is in, is that she's looking at her nails.
Yep.
Look at those nails on the kitty.
She's probably trying on these claws, the matte claws.
That's perfect for her.
Yeah, rawr.
And we got ass out on this other one over here.
Yeah, that happens.
I'm telling you, cheeks out. It's Cheeks Out Friday.
Yep, well, I mean, everyone was too bundled up for winter. Now it's ass out, everybody.
Well, is it because they want to be pinched or spanked or something because it's St. Patrick's Day?
Maybe. Yeah, especially if they're not wearing green, which she's not.
Nope. Okay, we're at Quirky, and Quirky has nails. Right?
Quirky has nails.
The matte claws. Yep. Those are cute.
Yeah.
I like that. Because, you know, I have different claws. You've had claws, too. You have claws. So, in the past, you had to, you know, there wasn't, like, a whole bunch of claw options. So, it's nice to see Quirky coming out with some.
Yeah, and I like a good claw sometimes.
Yeah.
That can be fun.
So, it's rigged for Legacy Male and Female, Lara, Reborn, Cupra, Gen X, Anatomy Male, and available in 3 lengths, 9 different hues, and 5 tones each. And an Easter special pack. Oh, we are already on Easter.
Well, yeah, it is coming up.
Quirky's ready.
Yep.
So, yeah, so down here then for the 50th for FLF, it's these that are here on the purple background, right? So you've got either the short ones, right? Am I looking at this right?
Yeah,
what am I buying?
So the ones on the left are short and mid. The ones on the right are mid and long.
Gotcha. I'm just going to buy all the things.
Yeah, you can buy both sets, of course.
And then on the other side here, that's, I think, Saturday sale, right? Oh, no, those are nails, too. They're all nails. But there's more hues.
Yeah, it also is the claw set. So you can get the short, mid, or longs, looks like, in these different colors.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pick up the FLF item for sure. And before we go on to the next, I want to say I did put my Pure Poison on. And right out the box, they were perfect, just like in the vendor.
Yeah, they are. Those look amazing.
Yeah, I'm loving this so much.
Absolutely.
So, that's fantastic. So, but I'm going to pick up some Quirky nails, too.
All right.
All right, we good to go?
Yes, we are.
All right, I started us up because Ruth is eyeing my shit. And I'm like, Tour, is she a smart bot? Or is it Bonnie Bot? What was it? It was a Bonnie Bot.
Bonnie Bots, yeah.
And I was like, what is Ruth doing? Ruth is trying to come into present day. She got some wasabi hair. Look at Ruth. How old is Ruth? Can you tell me?
6 months.
Okay, she's not that bad.
No.
Oh, bye, Ruth. Bye.
Bye, Ruth. She plowed right through me, but that's okay.
Yeah, because I'm like, what are you doing over there? Okay. So, we're at Rosary, and so is Ruth. Oh, wait, is it Rosary? Am I wrong?
We are at Rosary.
Okay, good. I was like, wait, I fucked this up before. Rosary, Rosalind, Rosemary.
Yep.
Rosary. Okay. So we're at Rosary, and like I said, so is Ruth. And it's like this little, what are they calling this?
It's a 2-piece number. They're calling this a Susie. They're calling this the Susie set. And it's a little short and a tube top sort of thing. I would call a short and a tube top.
That works. That is a short, not a panty. Yes. So, but I was eyeing the one next to it for the 99 sale. Ryan.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That's really cool too. My camera just textures are fuzzing out a little bit, but I like the shrug and the bra, and when I saw it, it looks like it fits me. So, and usually Rosary things fit very nicely. So.
Yeah, we're a sucker for this wall of deals, genuinely. It's always good stuff here.
Yeah. So I think I will pick up the Fliff item and this Ryan, at least in one of the colors. I like that a lot. Maybe the green one, because it's St. Patrick's Day. I'll get the green one.
There you go.
So, okay. All right. I'm good. You ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Well, Stealthic is in full celebration mode.
They are.
And hopefully this girl's not going to push me right now with her jiggly ass. Dude, she's got a juicy ass. I feel like I need to brace myself, so...
She just wants some of your snacks.
Okay, she walked around. That was nice of her. Because I was getting ready to brace myself.
Yeah.
And she's got
You're pushing the brakes.
Oh, yeah. I was totally about to move lock on her.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's fine. Her ass distracted me, as asses do.
Yes.
Anyway, we're at Stealthic, and they were bringing the party. They are feeling some St. Patrick's Day.
They are. So, and they have the Gambit hair, which has some real, like, Stepford Wives energy to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not usually me, but it's Stealthic, and it's on sale, and I might need it for roleplay or something, so I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, I could see it for roleplay.
It fits under things. It's not something I would wear on the regular.
That's good.
It's not your style? Is that what you're trying to say? No?
No, I don't. No. It kind of creeps me out. I'm not.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm not about that.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna buy it anyway. I just won't wear it around you.
That's fine. So I think it's that I associate that sort of hairstyle with people who are just very, very fake.
Oh. Well, maybe I definitely don't want to buy it.
Well, I mean, it's a bias that I have. It's not anything real. That's not a condemnation of people who like that hairstyle or wear it. It's just it's a bias I have.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm trying to, you know how you see, okay, do this for me, Tour. I don't think I have enough spoons for this, so I'm going to need you to help me out. You see the 4 pictures in the corner, in the lower right corner? That would indicate those are the styles, right?
Yes.
Is it me or are they all the same?
They all look very much the same to me.
Like, my eyes are darting around them to be like, it's like, what, one of these things is not like the other? Like, it's like finding the difference?
Hold on. Okay. There is...
Tour has analyzed them. And this is what I said. I don't have enough spoons for this. They all look the same. So what is the point of that little picture at the bottom?
I'm trying to figure... I think this is just... I don't think this is related to the hair, but... I see no earlobes, 2 earlobes, left earlobe, right earlobe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That isn't anything to do with the hair, though. That's just you toggling your ears on. I think that's just part of the picture that they would normally use to show the hairstyle in different modes. I don't think there's any difference, no. Because
I'm going to give myself a headache if my eyes keep bouncing off each one of those to find the difference. Like, I'm going to use what's left of my spoons at this point.
Stepford Wives, all of it is the same cloned hairstyle.
So is that...
And the same cloned behavior, and the same cloned white picket fence.
Is that...
And everything is the same, always.
And you're not going to let me talk. Anyway, so... No. So my thing is it Stealthic trying to get you to, like, hypnotize yourself by looking at these 4 little images, and then ultimately you just end up like the chick in the picture and just silent and staring?
Yes.
I see.
It's brainwashing.
Yeah, I'm going cross-eyed. So I'm just gonna buy it because Stealthic wants me to.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of here before I
You're gonna buy it too. It'll look cute on you.
Nope.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Tour.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you?
I'm over here.
Why? Why?
Where it's supernatural. Because you decided to drop the hair.
It looks so good. I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone wears their hair like this.
God. I'm just gonna go over here.
No. Okay, it's not about the hair where it's supernatural, and it's about the boots.
Yes. It's about these boots.
I don't have the energy. I don't have enough spoons for this name. I'm just gonna sit back, and it's too much thinking for me anyway. With this hair, I just need to sit here.
So this, it's worse than you're thinking. The sign there is very deceptive. These are the Alita boots version 2.
Oh my god.
Which is not what that sign says. That says,
like,
yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's how I read it as well.
Alatai. Yeah.
That is exactly how I read it as well. But then I looked at the actual vendor, clicking on the item, and yeah, Alita boots 2.
It needs a space.
It needs a space badly.
Yeah.
Anyway, this comes from Maitreya, Legacy, Reborn, and Cupra, and you can get some latex-looking boots. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, I was like, well, a Stepford avatar like me, I don't know if I need boots like that.
No, a Stepford avatar like you would not wear those, and also would starve yourself, so you were skinny and fit into all the fashion people's clothes. And...
Oh my god, you gave me an idea.
Nope, don't do it. We're gonna have problems. It's not a funny problem today. This is not okay.
I'm just gonna wear this hair, and I'm just gonna get skinnier and skinnier.
No.
Oh, fine. All right. Are we ready for the next?
I don't know. Are we?
I'm going to put my wasabi hair back on. Are we ready for the next?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're back to normal. You happy?
I'm happy. Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm so glad.
And I figure your happiness is expanded because we are here at Sway's, and it's building materials.
Yeah, so these are fence kits and floor panels, and these look great.
Mm-hmm.
I am a big fan of these. So these are set up to be tileable floor panels.
Those are cool.
Which have, cool patterning in them. A few different designs even, so you can make your floor look very, very interesting. I'm curious what happens when you link them together, because each panel is one land impact. But as we know, when you link them up, sometimes that lowers. Sometimes you can get 4 panels in a single link. The fences, they say land impact for each segment is anywhere between 0.5 and 1, so you should be able to get probably 3/4, so every 4 you save 1, maybe something like that.
Okay. So you picked this up?
Oh yeah, I picked this up as I was walking up, just reflexively.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up too. And
nice.
Just to have, because sometimes I like to fence things in, or make a path.
Yes. Yes.
So I like this too. So I'm gonna get it, and we're gonna keep moving.
Okay.
All right, and I can tell we're at Tentacio, and they had a platform just for me.
They had a platform just for you. They knew you were coming.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
Yep.
So what do we have here? A purse and an umbrella?
We have a purse that someone is holding in a very interesting way that I can't deal with.
Why?
It's confusing me.
Why?
Do people hold things like that?
I hold my purse like that sometimes if it's like a quick grab. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe that's not how you carry your purse.
No, it's not how I would carry any sort of bag. If it had a strap, I'd just loop my arm through it or something. Okay, and this umbrella.
Which which has
with
flowers
in it.
Of course.
I like the umbrella with flowers in it.
Yep. It's cute.
So I like that item. The other one confuses me.
So the purse is the flip item. And it looks like the umbrella...
Both are flip items. Yeah.
What? But it says Happy Weekend and So Kawaii Sundays on the side.
Well, maybe those are also, but like if you look at the sign on the right, it has the Flip logo under both the umbrella and the purse. And they're both 50 lindens anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Woo!
I'm not a purse person, except if I'm going to try to hit you with it.
Yeah, and you've got the perfect purse for that.
Yeah, that was like a little weapon.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just get the umbrella because it's cool.
Sounds like a good plan. I like the umbrella. I think the umbrella is a fun one.
Yeah, because that's how I keep my flowers too.
Yeah, I think that's a really cute item.
Totally don't. But I use an upside down umbrella. I don't use an umbrella that opens like that.
Right.
You know what an upside down umbrella is, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, and if you are watching this and you don't know, just Google upside down umbrella. They're the best. I'm seeing more and more of them around because it's been raining a lot in Southern California. And then I see people walking by and I'm like, you have one and you have one. They're just more. I see a lot more of them than I used to. And of course, there comes a chick with her ass cheeks out. Right, cutting right across. Because that's what today is.
They collapse a lot better.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
They're much more user friendly.
Yeah.
Make more sense.
Yes.
So, okay. Very good. Is there more? More stores?
There's two additionals.
One?
There's one additional store.
One. One additional store. All right. This is the penultimate. Off to the last.
Okay.
We are at Veechi. And they have nails, but it looks like it's just for the ladies.
Right? Mm-hmm. It is just for the ladies.
Usually when she has man nails, she has like 2 columns. So.
Yep.
Pastel jelly in ballerina and cotton candy gels in ballerina.
Cotton candy gels. That's a fun name.
Yeah. And it looks like it's for Beliza Gen X, Beliza OG, E-Body, Calhoun, Erica, Kukra, Legacy, Maitreya, and Signature Alice.
Nice.
So it's a lot of bodies. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I like that. I like options. So,
nice job, Veechi.
Yeah, so I'm going to pick both of these up.
Thanks.
Okay. And then we're ready to go back to the island.
The island, yes.
Yeah. What was it called again?
Hoshima, I think. Let me just double check.
Hashima,
yeah.
Hashima, right. Okay. So we'll go back there for some closing thoughts.
Yeah, admittedly, going back to the island sounds a lot more relaxing than Hashima Island would be.
Well, I remembered it was... I wanted to say Hashima, but I didn't want to get it wrong because I don't have many spoons left. So,
no, I know.
So that's why I was like, yeah, the island we started on.
Yes, yeah. I was saying it as well.
It's not the kind of tropical vacation kind of island.
No.
Do they have beaches there? Maybe you can put us on a beach.
Don't think they do.
Oh, I'm sure we'll go find one.
All right.
We're off.
Okay.
All right. Did you find us the beach? I see water.
Yeah, we'll call this the beach.
I'm camming back right now to look at it. Is this the best you could do?
Yes. Yes, it is.
This is the only beach they have?
Yep.
Well, this isn't very recreational.
No. It's not.
It's a very sad beach.
It's a very sad beach.
Very rocky.
I don't recommend swimming on this. No.
Yeah. I'm just taking a minute to cam around now. Yeah, they don't really have any beachfront anywhere. Where we're at is really it.
Well, you don't need to be.
They didn't enjoy the beach, really.
Well, they wouldn't. I mean, if they were allowed into the ocean, they might try and swim back away because, on account of them being held as basically slave prison labor.
I'm just getting to look at more of this build, and I'm really, really impressed.
Yeah, they really nail Hashima Island.
Yeah.
It's a very depressing place, but you know,
yeah,
they captured it.
Yeah, I see that.
So, yeah. So, I was going to open up with a little bit of additional St. Patrick's trivia stuff.
Okay.
And that is the history of corned beef and cabbage as kind of a staple for St. Patrick's Day. One thing that I found out just this year about that was that, and it was actually a friend who took me off to this, that's not exactly a traditional Irish meal. It's an Irish American meal.
Okay.
And it became such because the Irish were, when they emigrated here, largely left in ghettos in among the Jewish and black populations and such. And Jewish pubs in particular, that was the closest thing on their in their kind of menus that was to the actual Irish traditional meal of it wasn't corned beef, it was a different type of pork that they would have back in Ireland.
Okay.
It was I think they called it Irish bacon or something like that. So that, Jewish delis being basically the only ones that would serve them, having that as an inexpensive meal that was the closest they could get to what they would get back home before they were, many of them, violently taken across the ocean. It was a bit of comfort, and it became embraced and celebrated as a kind of a taste of home for those who had been displaced to here.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That is a fun fact.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I wanted to move on to, and I apologize, I kind of just hijacked things.
No, it's your time. This is the end of the video where we do first life thoughts, and you were just fine.
So, last weekend, I actually started to kind of prepare a segment that I wanted to talk about because it's a conversation we need to be having, and Women's Month here is a good month to be having it, and that's that the gendered pay gap really has not moved. It continues to exist. Nothing, policies and stuff aren't really sticking to correct it, and it's significantly worse for intersections of race as well. So women, by and large, get 82 cents on the dollar for every dollar that men make. For black women, it drops to 65 cents on the dollar. For Latina women, it drops to 60 cents on the dollar. Now, of course, this isn't ubiquitous. It doesn't affect everyone. This is the average. I mean, it does affect everyone, but it's, obviously there are going to be some women who are wildly successful and make a ton of money, but on average, this is the trend that exists, and that's the gendered pay gap has been something that's been known about for decades. That's the glass ceiling or what have you that is often mentioned, and people kind of say that, yeah, we have all these policies to prevent discrimination and prevent sexism and stuff in the workplace, but that doesn't actually make them not happen. That doesn't actually erase the implicit biases that exist. It doesn't address the fact that people just perceive, especially white men, as more entitled to promotions and pay rises and not getting fired in the first place. Other studies show that women are more likely to be let go on staff for either, for little or no reason, or for even justifiable reasons. A lot of men, the behavior gets overlooked because they're friends with their bosses or whatever, who also are men, and they do the male bonding thing, which they don't do with female employees as much. Or the bonding is, in many workplaces, a vehicle for sexual harassment. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to have that whole talk about that. But because that's a conversation that needs to happen, but there's too many things happening, so I can't do a dedicated segment to that. Because, over in the UK, a study or a report just came out that they not only are their police under investigating accusations of domestic violence against women and stuff, but there have been something like 1,500 of their officers themselves accused of violence against women and girls, and they bury it. Of that number, I think they said 13 have faced any sort of accountability.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and that's not great, because most of the time they will bury the investigation. They'll drag it out until the people stop pursuing it. They will protect it. They'll say that it's being investigated, and then they just find that they did nothing wrong, because an organization cannot fairly evaluate itself. Mm-hmm. And obviously that's not unique to the UK, but it is a study that just came out, which a conversation needs to happen around that, and the way that law enforcement does have a pattern of not only not helping women who are abused, but many also perpetuate that abuse against women, especially trans women. But we can't have a dedicated conversation about that, because in this country, Republicans, in their desperate desire to cut funding for something, which they don't need to do, are targeting SNAP. They want to cut food assistance programs, which will just increase people actually facing starvation, going into poverty, because actually falling into criminality, because people will do what they have to survive. SNAP is already woefully underfunded, and it's barely enough to keep people alive. It's a fantastic program, and it's an act of cruelty to go after that.
Yeah.
And I'd love to talk about that and come up with, talk about some of the other solutions that help with food insecurity. But I can't do that because in Florida, here, DeSantis, his whole, anti-woke education policies have resulted in history books here having to be adjusted so that, the story of Rosa Parks removes any mention of her being told to move because of her race. Now it just says she was asked to change seats. And it deliberately omits that it was racialized. And there's other examples of that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, it's insane. You can't actually understand these things in history without understanding it through the racial lens that it happened by. They're also doing the same thing with retelling the Civil War, which is, of course, a wet dream for much of the Confederate South, being able to retell it where they're just having a neutral disagreement over policy rather than wanting to own people. If they can get that cemented into history for a few generations, that's a boon to white supremacy.
That's so dangerous.
It's incredibly dangerous. And this is, of course, coming from the people who cry foul every time a Confederate statue goes down because they say, you shouldn't erase history. That's erasing history. Well, no, this is actually erasing history. What they're doing with this, with rewriting history books and omitting the context by which you can understand history, that is actually erasing history. Nobody learned any important history from looking at a Confederate statue. Fuck every Confederate statue. And, that's also very important to talk about. But also, in this state, because it's not just erasing that, a new bill is being floated to make it an actual felony to associate with undocumented persons. If you have them in your car, if you have them over to your house, that can be a felony charge now. They are going to be treated as persona non grata, which is insane.
And that's already a bill that's passed?
No, it's currently moving through the legislature, but our legislature is so fucked that it probably will pass. That's wild. But to contrast all of that, that's happening in my state, I did want to end on a positive note.
Oh, good.
Because, and that's coming out of your state across the country. Because, I have, a whole thing about the case for police and prison abolition on my channel, and it's something that I'm very passionate about and talk about a lot. Well, your governor, Newsom over there, he wants to completely transform and remake the San Quentin prison using the Scandinavian model. He is directly inspired by Finland and Norway, models that I have cited as some of the best rehabilitation models out there, that are currently being used by nations. There's improvements to be made always, but it's a far cry better than it is now. San Quentin is currently a really terrible high capacity prison, which operates under the American prison incentive structure, which says we need to keep as many prisoners as we can inside these walls because it's a job creating opportunity. It justifies the salaries for our prison guards, for our prison wardens, for police officers, etc., to keep criminality high, artificially high, and to keep people sentenced for decades. And that's what it is. That's the incentive structure that it operates on. So if he's able to find a way to change that, to actually create a prison wherein the incentive structure is to get prisoners what help they need to be able to function in society and get them back into society as rapidly as possible, healed and able to function and able to not just walk into a destitute situation because they have no support network outside of those walls. That is a worthwhile goal. I don't know how successful it'll be, but it's got to be better than it is now. So that's what I had. I have a bunch of links to this. These are all conversations that I could have an entire segment on at the end of these videos.
No doubt.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because all of these things were happening this week. So And that's not even everything that happened this week. These are just the things that I really wanted to talk about. So,
Yeah.
I will give it back over to you.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Those first life thoughts. Always a lot to kind of process and take in. So I think with the spoons I have left, I'm going to thank our viewers, those who, like, comment, subscribe, share our videos. Absolutely appreciate you. As always, I can't say that enough. So thank you for watching our videos.
Yes, thank you so much, and we will see you in the next flip video that we do.